Hey, you are indeed a true mother. Doyin, aka Lily. I am so sorry that I wasn't there for you.
Dear Kim, I'm looking forward to reconnecting with you, my dear friend.
Hey King, you may going to bed in the night a bit dreamy for me.
You don't know what you have until you lose it. Maybe we're just too young to understand.
Bottle of Lipton iced tea with Venita Maria, Edore, Ogenekere, Akpofu.
In the short period of time, we became White Lambo.
Definitely.
Yes, big brother.
Pere.
Yes, big brother.
Congratulations.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Fun Pop with Lillian and it's Lipton Task O'Clock. The housemates were given 2 minutes to speak about someone they would like to share their Lipton moments with, and then 2 minutes to speak on an ex-housemate or a housemate who didn't make it to the finale with them, and tell the person how they can't wait to reconnect with you after the show. First speaker Ilebaye first of all started by giving her mom 10 seconds to go and grab a bottle of Lipton. In fact, she was even counting for her mom. Count like 10, 9, before she now started her speech, telling her mom how she always loved her, even though it's hard for her to believe that her mom have always thought her dad is her favorite person. But this is her telling her mom that she loves her for all the sacrifices she have made for her. Even when she left the house, how her mom always called to check up on her. Even when she had given up on life, thinking she won't make it out there, that her mom kept on encouraging her. And this is her telling her mom she loves her. She even mentioned her mom's name, telling her you're the most important mom anybody on earth could have. Now, for the housemates you wish to connect with, Ilebaye read out his speech for Doyin, telling Doyin that you are the best friend anybody can have on earth. That even when she wasn't reciprocating the love, yet you stood by her, you fought for her. That because of her, you had so many enemies in the house. And that you didn't even stop. You kept on rooting and protecting her. That she's sorry for all the times she didn't stand for you or stand by you as a friend could do. That outside of her, she does not even have friends. But you have proven to her that friends are the best thing anybody can have aside themselves. She told Doyin that she can't wait to reconnect with her outside of here, that they really hoped to make it to the final, thinking they will hold hands on the final day. But then that didn't happen. She said she can't wait to meet her outside of the house where she will share more interesting, friendship with her. Pere came through with a letter to his mom, telling his mom how he missed those days she called to check up on him. That he can't wait to be in Canada with her, where they'll just stroll around her new home in Canada. He told his mom how he loves her and can't wait to reconnect with her and share all his life adventurous stories with her. Like a lightning flashes in a twinkle of an eye, and all it leaves you with is with the memories of light. That was how your coming into the Big Brother house and living felt. We've been friends for very long, and I will say that all through that time, we've shared connections that I cherish. Seeing you walk through those doors that evening ignited in my heart an unfathomable feeling, an excitement that filled my heart. General, they write poem. In fact, when Pere started reading this, I said, wait, let it not be Kim. Let it not be Kim. Because if Pere reads for Kim, who will Cross now read for? Pere said that being that they've been speaking and haven't seen in a while, he was filled with joy seeing Kim walk through those doors. And the night Kim was evicted, he was still having a doubt in him, saying no, probably she'll still come back because they even have a piece of each other. So Pere said Kim, he actually collected something, a piece of Kim's property to keep, so that when Kim survives the eviction, he will give it to her, just in faith that she won't leave the house.
I'll have to say I am so sorry that I didn't show you how much I loved you.
Like lightning flashes in the twinkling of an eye.
Pere said that makes the both of them thieves, since he has a piece of Kim's property and Kim has a piece of his own property, and he can't wait to reconnect with Kim outside of the house. Up next was Sissy with a write-up for a friend of hers who is no longer friends with her. So Sissy, although Sissy didn't mention this person's name, but Sissy said that you don't know the value of what you have until you lose it. That she's sorry for all those days she kept asking for more, not even asking if you've received. That you kept pouring from an empty glass. She kept telling you to fight for her, not asking who is fighting for you. She says she's grateful to Big Brother for bringing this task, that she's using this opportunity to ask for another chance, to hold hands with you, look into your eyes and feel each other. For an ex-housemate you wish to reconnect with after the show, Sissy wrote for Kidwire saying that in a house where friendship is even a strategy, that it's surprising how you cared, doing it silently without even boasting on how you've cared for anyone. That there were times where she mocked your culinary skills, yet it didn't stop you from cooking for her. That even when she said, oh, don't cook for me, I'm not hungry, you get angry and still want to cook and always ask for a feedback. She said she can't wait to reconnect with Kidwire. Maybe this time around she will get to sleep in Eco Hotel like Kidwire is always promising. And maybe you get her an island, a house in Ireland like you've always promised every other girl in this house. Adekunle came through with a tribute to a friend who he stopped being friends with in 2020. He said they all became friends in uni days at the cafeteria, where they were discussing on how men need to do more in the society and men shouldn't be made excuses for. That from there he knew, oh, this is a friend I would like to, be friends with and go through life with. He said it's unfortunate that NYSC became where the distance started between their friendship, but then he can't wait to reconnect with this person outside of the house, and the friend's name is Ade. For an ex-housemate he can't wait to reconnect with, he said this person holds her heart on her sleeve. That the person's emotional heart and how much she cares even got her into trouble several times in the house. Adekunle said he can't wait to reconnect with this mother of dragons. Mercy wrote a letter to her mom telling her that she could have asked how you're feeling, but the video of yesterday gave her a clue of how you're coping, how you're managing. That before coming into the house, you told her not to go, being that you're going to miss her presence and being that you're just mourning that you needed her around you. But Mercy told her mommy not to worry, that very soon the show will be over and she can't wait for this remaining week to come and connect back with her. And she should not forget that as long as she lives, she will never have any reason to cry again. That all those cries will be tears of joy, that she's going to laugh as long as she lives. For next housemate, Mercy wrote for Whitemoney. He said they have plans of switching the lights off, but then that didn't happen. But she promised him that she's going to do that on his behalf, switching the lights for the both of them. That she wished they have reconnected earlier on in the game, being that his presence and closeness to her helped shaped who she is presently in the house. But then she can't wait to meet him outside of the house. White Lambo.
You didn't want me to go because you felt like you're still a new widow and you needed me the most.
NYSC was a trying time for us. That was when it all began. Being separated due.
Then the last but not the least housemate, Cross. Cross spoke about his mom, how his mom has always been there for him, even when his business are not moving fine, how she always reassure him that everything will be fine. And he said his mom is always there telling him when to fast, sending Bible verses to him, always praying for him. And if there is anything he loves about his mom is when few years ago when the mom called all of them and told them to love themselves in case if she's no longer here, that all their siblings should learn how to take care of each other. Although he didn't understand that at that stage, but now he really understands that their mom was really nurturing them and giving them the real parental crafts anybody could need. On the housemates to connect with, Cross wrote for Kim Opera, telling Kim that it's been 3 weeks since you left the house, yet your memories is still here with him. Cross said he misses the days Kim could tell him what to do and what not to do. That Kim made eating fun for him, made laying of bed fun for him, made going to bed more dreamy for him. Even then, Sissy dropped one. Cross spoke on how he was going through a lot, but then Kim entered like an angel and brightened the house for him. And then he started telling Kim to remember before getting into the house, when he had the opportunity to carry out a contract for her, how he went on Conga to make sure he buys the best, offer the best, just because it's her. Chris said his best memory of the house is when him and Kim were making eggs upstairs on the HOH lounge, and then Whiskey's song came up and they started dancing. That memory is still there with him. He said even when he wore the face mask you gave him, and just that day he became the last HOH of the season. But then it hurts to see that you're not even here to enjoy upstairs with him. Cross was still reading, Big Brother now cut cross time. Pay me, sha. Big Brother allowed this guy to just say everything now. Up next was the dancing competition, and Big Brother informed the housemates that the best dancer will get a gift from Big Brother. At the end of the day, Pere won the best spoken word for the first task, and Adekule won the best dancer. Up next was refreshments, and after that, Lipton task came to an end.
Housemates.
Where's the snail?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.